welcome back everybody to some more Wind Waker. So, coming back to this, you must be wondering, well, how am I supposed to get across through here to reach the Great Fairy? Well, we're gonna be doing this. Changing the wind. And face west, yeah. And we'll just simply glide over here. If I can get, okay. And that's how you pretty much get across here. Let me get that. There we go. So yeah, that's how you get across here from now on. But there's really no reason to, you know, revisit this place afterwards, though. So yeah, we're pretty much here for this. And we can jump. So yeah, we'll just bomb this wall here, and yeah. And we get a green rupee out of it. There we go. I guess for this part we'll be mainly getting all the, you know, visiting all the Great Fairies. So yeah, from what I've read earlier, the HD version of this game on the Wii U comes out October 4th. And that's on a Friday, I believe.
I don't even know.
So yeah, that's kind of interesting if they release games on a Friday and whatnot. At least it's better than just a Sunday. Because you always have school the next day, you know?
Yeah.
And at least releasing games on a Friday, well crap. Yeah, at least releasing games on a Friday would be, you know, much more better. At least you get like 3 days playing the new game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But the only bad thing I heard about it is that, you know, it's still gonna cost like $60. Even though this game's been out for like 10 years. But, you know, I don't mind paying for a full price game again. I mean, I already gotten like many copies of Ocarina of Time. One which is the original N64, two which I got for basically free from the pre-order of this game, and subscribing for Nintendo Power back in the day for the collector's edition. And 4 for the 3DS remake. So yeah, I own 4 copies of Ocarina of Time. And with the remake of this game coming out soon, you know, it'll be kind of like twice that I own this game. So here's another Great Fairy. A special one though. we could control the wind.
I wish that was possible in real life, man.
And also teleport it here too. Huh. A new power to our bow. And we got the fire and ice arrows.
Oh, cool.
Alright, interesting to know. We're pretty much full on health, so we really don't need them. And apparently, Link is her type. And she's gone. Okay. So, on to more fairy locations. I guess we'll start bottom up.
Oh, you're wood.
Yeah, that's how we got here.
Good.
So yeah. Also, speaking of which, I kind of had to turn off the Tingle Tuner because I think something is wrong with my Game Boy Advance. Well, at this point, my GBA is kind of like, I think, over 10 years old, so the battery must not be that good no more. Yeah. But later I'll try to charge it and see if it actually works. It's kind of funny how, now it decided to die. And I do have another GBA, well, the original one. It just uses, AA batteries. But yeah. It's been about 10 years ago since this game came out.
That makes me feel old.
Yeah. Because 10 years ago, I got my first kind of like part-time job through work study. I used to work to help out the maintenance people in certain elementary schools. And I would do that for 2 hours every day. Although in my case, I could work whenever and get out early because, elementary school where I live nearby kind of wants to do things quick. So I was like, okay, I get paid for the full 2 hours. Now we gotta beat this big octo. And we can do that with the boomerang. And pretty much because of that job, I was able to, save up on you know, other games and stuff when during the GameCube days. Alright. Took out some of the eyes. There we go. So that's one big Otto down. And, oh, here's another great fairy. Alright. And we got our magic bar extended. So now we have twice the magic.
Cool.
Yep. It's always nice to have more magic. Especially in these upcoming parts. I'll make this easier and sail north. And I suppose northeast, since, you know, later on we're gonna be traveling east and whatnot. And I suppose I'll show you guys how, you know, how to fill up your map. Because off screen I was like visiting around each block on the map and, you know, talking to the fish to fill up the map. So I'll show you guys how to do that at least once. And then pretty much in each block, you know, to find a fish, he's usually like splashing around certain islands and whatnot. Like right now you can kind of see him off the distance here. And usually he'll give you like certain trivia about each island, or information rather. Alright. You just need to use the bait. And there we go. I wonder if they actually changed this in the HD version, or I wonder if they kept it the same. But yeah, that's pretty much how you fill up the map. You just talk to the fish. Alright, with that, let's visit the Great Island here. Don't have 201 rupees yet, so I'll do that in a bit. So for now, we can now change between fire and ice arrows by pressing R here.
Fire. Nice.
Yep. So it isn't like, you know, Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time where they're their own separate items. now they're kind of like selectable arrows whenever you're in the bowl, or using the bowl rather. I'm just searching around to see if there's any rupees lying around here. Because we only need like 4 more rupees. Oh, and here's a blue chew. These are usually pretty rare and can only be found on certain islands. And the material that they carry are used to pretty much create blue potions. Crap. Alright, I'll use the boomerang. There we go. Oh, speaking of which, now we could get that letter. Since we got a wallet upgrade from one of the fairies. And Rockspire Island. We'll be visiting there in a moment. And we got an incredible chart, so now we know where all the Triforce charts are at. Luckily now, in the HD version, you can just go up to the 5 Triforce pieces and collect them right away without relying on a chart. But we're gonna need a lot of money for Tingo to decipher them. I believe we need like over 4,000 rupees for Tingo to decipher all the Triforce charts. And now we could carry more bombs, up to 99. Alrighty, so on to the next Great Fairy. And switch here. Where's my boat? I don't know. Here he is. And also, from what I've heard in hero mode in the HD version, you'll pretty much gain like kind of like double damage from certain enemies. And there's no recovery hearts. So the only way to heal up is to, I guess, use fairies, potions, and soup.
Crazy.
I suppose I could attempt that. I just need to collect the bottles early on. I guess we'll visit the ferry in the north. Because, you know, it's right there. And I think I got the hang of sail pumping again. Because you kind of notice Link gets a little boost of speed there when you do that. I wonder how actually faster it is with the fast sail option in the HD remake. Hopefully it's significant, you know, much more faster, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And also here you don't have to change the direction of the wind that much either when you're in that mode, so that's pretty cool. Already visited here. I guess we visited here like when we were doing certain parts early on.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Must have been from when we were completed, Dragon Roost Island. Let's go east. Or southeast.
Whatever.
So yeah. And I also heard that they're gonna use Wind Waker HD to help promote the Zelda Symphony. In fact, I think in the one in like Washington, they're gonna have a demo of, Wind Waker HD over there. So that'll be pretty cool for the people attending the concert. But since the game is gonna come out during that time, it won't be too long of a wait. Oh yeah, I should have, but I should have talked to the fish, but oh well, I'll do that later on. Pretty much I'll talk to the fish off screen, so, the map will be completed by then. Oops. Yeah.
I wonder when it's gonna start getting colder. It gets cold and then hot again.
Yeah. Well, usually early on in September it's warm, then by the end of September it starts to cool off. Because I remember, like, on my birthday, there's been some warm days and then some really cold days. And my birthday's coming up. As well as our grandmother's birthday. Yeah, for those who don't know, my birthday and my grandmother's birthday are both the same, on the 29th of September. As well as other family members as well. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and speaking of which, we got a red rupee from our grandma. Alright, so hammer, right? There we go. Is that a ship? Oh no. I thought there was like a ship around the island. And the upgrade is... more arrows. so now we just have about two more great fairies to visit. And where is my boat? Really? Oh, there he is. And I hope they give you a map as well, like when you're on the island. It's kind of hard to locate your boat afterwards. Although I think you have to talk to the fish in order to see, you know.
What's your birthday sign anyways?
Well, before they change it, I was a Libra. Or I think I am still, but I don't know why they changed the, you know, birth signs, or whatever you call that.
You still are a Libra.
Yeah. And you're Cancer, right? So we just got a couple to visit right here. Then for like when we collect the heart pieces and whatnot, then we'll do like a whole bunch of editing. Because I know the selling parts aren't the most interesting in this game, you know? I suppose that shark ain't gonna attack me soon. And now we got seagulls. Still going. Well, I guess at this point he won't even bother us. Yeah. There we go. More hammers. Alright. Simple enough. Young Waker of Winds.
How the hell do you know what your Chinese sign is?
What?
The like zodiac sign?
Oh, that's what that was called, yeah. So now we got 99 arrows. Just one more upgrade to get. And I believe that's all the upgrades in the game, I think. Other than the Master Sword. We pretty much gotta travel up this block, so I guess I'll warp to Windfall Isle. just to make the, the trip a little shorter. And I wonder if they actually added more warp points too. And northwest. Oops. Forgot I didn't have the sail equipped. And also, there is some news about the camera in this game. Like, Link could take self-photos of himself. And you could carry up to 12 photos now, instead of 3. Which certainly makes that, doing the Nintendo Gallery thing a little bit more easier. And maybe I might actually do it when the HD version comes out. I remember I did it before, I think, yeah. And then a year later my memory card got corrupted and I lost all my data of this game. And then since then I only trusted, the first party brand, not third party. And here's the last Great Fairy. Now we could carry up to 5,000 rupees. So yeah, that's pretty much all the upgrades in the game. Other than the Master Sword, which we'll do later on throughout the game. So yeah, I suppose we'll end this part here, and then we'll begin certain heart piece side quests then. So we'll see you guys in a bit.